and I'm here for another episode of Draw Along, and today we're going to be drawing a cute little elephant, and I can't wait to get started, so let's go.
Alright, let's get started with this cute little elephant. Fresh layer of canvas, brown colored pencil, and let's start off with some basic shapes. First we're going to do a large oval, and that's going to be his head, and then we're going to do another oval behind, and that is going to be the back ear, and another oval in front, that's going to be the front ear. Alright, and then we're going to put in another long oval at the bottom of the first oval, and that's going to help us draw in his cheek shape. Then we are going to draw in an almond shaped right here, and an almond shaped here, and that's going to be his eyes, and inside his eyes we need a little pupil and a little pupil. Okay, and then here we're going to add a long skinny rectangular shape, a little wider at the top, and off that we're going to just draw in a little squiggle. That's going to be his mouth. Then we're going to start his body with a very large oval here, and then we're going to draw in some rounded rectangles and another rounded rectangle here, a rounded rectangle back here, and another one right here. Those are going to be his legs, and then just a kind of a pointy triangle rounded shape back there for his tail. Now we're ready to get started refining our elephant. He doesn't look like much now, but I promise you he'll look good at the end. Okay, so now let's go around. We're going to want this shape here, and we're just going to come down and bump. And that is going to help us get in his cheek right there. Okay, so a little bump right there, and that'll attach to that other oval that we did. And then we're going to retrace over that oval on that side. Okay, then over here we're going to, this is the ear that we're going to see the most, and right here in the middle we're just going to give it a little indentation like a kidney bean. Okay, and then over here we're going to retrace his eyes in that almond shape, and then add in the pupil, and then over here the same, retrace his eyes and then add in the pupil. Okay, and then we're going to go over our curly Q mouth and straight down for his trunk, and you make yours look any way you like. Excuse me. And then we're going to come here around for his chin. We're going to meet it there at his trunk, and then come around up here and meet it for his ear right there. Alright, now we're going to come down around his bottom, and this is the back leg. And we're going to just add in that shape there, roundy and up. And then we're going to just add this shape here, roundy and up. Here we come across and follow that oval for his belly. And then we're going to come up for his, this is the leg that's facing us that we can see. So we're going to come all the way up there. And then we're going to come around for his chest and then put in the leg that's behind that we don't see the whole leg. Alright, now we need to do some erasing. So I'm going to get my eraser. I'm going to make sure it's the right size, and I'm just going to come up in here and start at this side, erasing all the bits that I don't want. Okay? So we're just kind of refining our shapes. Inside this ear, we don't need those parts anymore, because that's the ear that's facing us, and we don't need this line anymore. So we're just erasing those bits, and we don't have to make it look super clean right now because we're going to ink over. Everything inside the trunk is going away, and everything inside this leg is going away. You can see him coming together now. Everything inside this leg is going away and across the chest. All right, and he's looking pretty good. So now we are going to get a fresh layer, and I am going to use my ink tool, and I am going to just turn down the opacity. Now if you're using a regular pencil here, you would just get out your marker that you're going to trace over your lines with. Now you can trace over your pencil with your marker or your pen. So for me, I'm using digital, so I'm just going to get my pen tool and make sure I'm at the right size. And if you are at home with a pencil or a pen, you just want to make sure you use your steady hand. I'm going to use my predictive stroke here, and that helps me get my lines on this smooth surface of a digital tablet really pretty straight. And you can see how it just snaps into shape there. So I'm going around all of my lines now. All the lines that we want to see. Now see how that snapped that a little too tight? I don't like that. So I'm going to come in here, and just like last time, I'm going to go in and I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to come around and I'm going to stop. And see, that helps me to get the shape that I want. And then I'm going to come down for his trunk, and you can give his trunk any shape you like. I like that little kind of finger-like edge there, and it snapped it, and I'm okay with that. And then here we go for his eyes. We want to trace real nice and steady. I'm lifting at the corners so that I can get that almond shape and it doesn't snap it in. And then I'm going to go around in a circle and around in a circle. There we go. And then I'm coming around for his bottom now, and his back leg that's facing us, and up there. Then around for his belly and the back leg that's far away from us. Now I'm coming around for the front leg that's facing us, and up there and around for his chest, and then down for the front leg that's far away from us. And then we just want to do his little tail. Okay, oop, they snapped it a little too close there. I'm going to draw and then lift and drop. Okay, that's looking good. Turn off my sketch layer, and let's go in and make everything look a little more clean. So I'm just going to use my eraser, and I'm going to clean up anything that's overdrawn, and I want to make sure that everything's connected, like up here. If it's not connected, it won't fill in properly. Okay, so I want to make sure in here, I don't like the way that line looks, so I'm going to clean that up a little bit. And just clean that up with the eraser tool there. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. And then over here, getting that nice and steady. Oop, turn off that predictive stroke. Sometimes it drives me crazy because it wants to help me when I don't want help. Oh, that's too funny. Okay, and that doesn't happen very often. Usually I want a lot of help, especially around the house with the dishes. How about you? Okay, so we're just cleaning up some things, finishing them up, and you know, I want to make his smile look a little more refined there, so I'm going to go in and give him a really wiggly cute smile. Alright, that's looking pretty good. And so now I want to fill him in with color. And so I am going to choose the original color from our sketch. Boy, does that look weird, right? Let me turn that off. And let me go in and paint bucket tool. Okay, so we're going to boop, 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 boop. Okay, that looks cute. You know, and here's a trick. You can actually boop in the lines too. So watch this. Boop. And that booped in all of my lines except for around his eyes. So I'll boop those. And that colored all my lines too. Okay, so now I just want to go in with black, and I'm going to make sure my paint bucket is off. And I'm just going to color in his little eyes in circles there. And that's our elephant. Doesn't he look cute today? All right, boys and girls, so I am so glad, that we were here together and we drew our elephant, and I can't wait for us to be together next time when we do a draw along video. Okay.
Thanks for drawing along with me today. I hope that you like and subscribe so that we can be together next time when we draw another cute critter. Bye.
Repeat after me, just how I do it. Ready? Your turn. Very good. Go ahead now. Good golly. Bring it around now. Ladies. Good golly.